Alright guys, so we are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to do the showcase for INT Piccolo Jr. This is probably going to be like a 1 hour long video. So this is going to be very long. I'm going to do a lot of events to show how powerful Piccolo Jr. can be. I'm starting here because I want to talk about the fact that I have different teams for each event, and I will show Piccolo Jr. in different situations. So since I could have not stopped it in the first section of the game, because there is at the moment Dan and will be copyrighted, I decided to start here. So this is the Divine Wrath and Mortal Wheel event. We're going to face Tech Fusion Zamasu with basically a perfect team for him. So we have Piccolo Jr. on the second rotation, we can put him there and we can see what he can do. I will admit, seeing INT Fusion Zamasu's entrance animation and looking at him reminds me of the Fusion Zamasu fight, and it's something I really don't like it, because that fight is hell. Anyway, we are here and let's see what we can do. This is perfect for INT Cell, and okay, we are not super lucky with Intors, but whatever. So on the next turn we have Piccolo Jr. entrance animation. We can start to talk about instant super. Okay. What? Dude. Okay. We can talk about the fact, so Piccolo Jr. mine again 55% level 1 links. He's not going to be what you see normally on YouTube. I have the skill orbs. I decided to do my showcases. Yes, 55% level 1 links, but the skill orbs will be on, because you're going to put them there anyway. It's not something you have to grind for. You already have the skill orbs. If you're a player who has 400 coins to buy a unit, you have the coins, the skill orbs. And I think it's fair to give the unit just a little bit of help with how much easy it is to get skill orbs from the weekly event of Whis, now that it's buffed, or the chain battles, which are very easy. So anyway, here is Piccolo Jr. Finally. Okay, we can see Piccolo Jr. starts at 191k defense. Piccolo Jr.'s entrance animation gives him a high chance of launching an additional super attack for 1 turn, key plus 2, and 101% attack and defense for 5 turns from start of turn. I think the 101%, it's more something to do like the 101. So him versus Goku, it's 101, and since both Goku and Piccolo Jr. have the same buff, I think it's that. I'm not really sure. So then we have key plus 3 and 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. Piccolo Jr. builds up 20% attack and defense with each super attack performed. He's super effective up to 100%. He's super effective against all types when facing only one enemy, so right now. Medium chance of launching an additional super attack, that's just in the base kit. Then he gets 60% attack and defense after receiving an attack. 100% attack and defense, and all enemies attack and defense minus 30% as the first attacker in a turn. All of this is together. If you put him in slot 1, he gets 60% attack and defense within the same turn when he receives an attack. And then the 100%, it's just start of turn. You will see the attack of Piccolo Jr. going up the second you take the orbs with the third unit on the turn. And then 100% attack and defense when performing a super attack, and a high chance of launching an additional super attack as the second or third attacker on a turn. Super attack effect, he gets 30% attack and defense for one turn and 50% chance to stun. So basically now, he's at 200k defense. Basically. We have only first battle up. He will get, since in slot 2, he will get 100% of this. So he's already at 400k defense. Then he gets the 20% from the build up with each super attack performed. And he gets the 30% attack and defense for one turn. So even with one super attack here, he's at minimum 600k defense. If he gets another one, it's another 30% attack and defense from the super attack effect, and another 20% from the build up of the passive. And remember, we have no big bad bosses, we have no support, we have no links active besides field battle. Anyway, enough talk, let's see what Piccolo Jr. can do. I didn't put him in slot 1 because he gets less buff in slot 1, especially if he's not getting hit. Like, if he's not getting hit, the buff he gets in slot 1, it's not enough to justify it. 58k to Zamasu, okay. 4.3 million, not the craziest, but remember we have no big bad bosses active. So now we have a high chance of launching an additional super and a medium chance of launching an additional super. And we failed both. Okay. Cool. It's okay. It's not... Again, we have plenty of time to do this showcase. It's not absolutely a problem. I think we will put Cell in front of the super attack. I think Cell is the right choice. We will not go for the 18 key because remember, Intellar Cell gets 30% defense for one turn on his 12 key, and he gets 50% attack for one turn on his 18 key. So since we know we have to tank a super attack, I will prefer to have the defense. Like, if you triple supers here, it's a triple defensive raise. While if I did give him the 18 key, it could have just doubled. Or in a case like this, only no attack from the super attack effect. So I prefer this. 556, okay. That hurted, of course. Chilai can dodge. Please, Chilai. Okay, thank you, Chilai. And now Piccolo Jr. goes Giant. Perfect. So, while people talk about Piccolo Jr. stats, the amazing attack he has, the amazing defense he has, which is true, not denying that. The thing I like the most is this, the utility. Now we are Giant. Piccolo Jr. Giant form can be activated starting from the 4th turn when HP, I think it's 50% or less. I think should be 50% or less. 60% or less starting from the 4th turn. So we are on turn 4, we have like 20k, like 90k HP, so we can activate the Giant. What this does, it's basically removing Zamasu's ability to super attack. We know Zamasu cannot super attack after the Giant form ends if he super attacks during the Giant form. So he supered right here. Good. That means when we leave the Giant, he cannot super. So we know this, and we are safe to run Piccolo Jr. in slot 1. We can do the active skill. We can do a lot of stuff. So let's see what happens. This is the 2nd turn. The passive is not really the most important thing here. He gets free key and a high chance of performing a critical hit, and he's super effective against all types. Not the biggest deal ever. He can do some damage and the key is easier, but you see 2 million. If you have dupes, and he can do like additionals, and his attack stats is higher, sure, but 55% the giant is not doing that much damage in my opinion. But the damage is secondary, like it's cool, he has the high chance to crit, he has the giant, he has the super effective against all types, cool. He gives us free turns, which is actually good, like I'll take it. I wanted to save some tech orbs for healing, but I guess we don't. We have there some tech orbs, but maybe we can save it for the next turn, for the next Zamasu. We will see. So here we can have a combo in which basically we do the giant, so he cannot super. We can do a bit of healing with same type orbs, and next turn we have Intellar Cell healing. So it's perfect. So let's see. Now, oh damn. Okay, so we can do the active skill, which will give us the 100% attack and defense when performing a super attack, and will build up Piccolo Jr. passive a little bit. But it's an attack break, so this first attack will be breaked, and Piccolo Jr. cannot get hit, so it cannot get the 60% attack and defense, which will be the maximum like wank in this type of situation. But it's okay because this fight is over on the next turn. So let's see what happens here. We can pop the active skill. It's an AoE, it's an attack break, it's a very good active skill, and can be activated, I think, when HP is 50% or less. Yes, starting from the 4th turn, or when facing 2 enemies. So you're in one tournament, you are against Red Zone Gammas, you can pop it. This massively raises attack temporarily, does Mega Colossal to all enemies, and disable an action of every enemy once within the turn. So you're facing, let's say, 5 enemies. All 5 attack slot 1 once. You do Piccolo Jr. active skill, all of the attacks are removed. All of them. It removes 1 attack from each enemy. The first attack of each enemy gets removed. So let's pop the active skill and let's see what happens. So the damage wasn't the craziest, but now you can see the 600k defense. This will be with only the 100% attack and defense when performing a super attack. That will be his defense. So here we need healing, but not too much. So I think I will do this. This, I think, will maximize our possibilities of winning. I think. I hope. Okay, if we go to the next rotation, we have 8.2 million. That's way better, of course. We have the medium chance of the additional super. I did put him in slot 1 for the 100% attack and defense. Let's see. Okay, 9.3. This is the medium chance. So now we can have the hidden potential. We have... I should show the build. It's okay. So if we go to the next rotation, we win basically. But we have to go there, which I think we will do. INT Vision Zamasu is not going to die from normals. Even without links active, he's going to double super at minimum. He's not dying to normals. So we used both abilities of Piccolo Jr. and you can see the damage we did and the utility. We did an attack break, we prevented Zamasu to supering, and now we heal. So so that's perfect. Now we just need Zamasu to not... That's perfect. That's perfect. We needed Zamasu to not super attack in slot 1 immediately. But if he doesn't attack slot 1 immediately, that's even better. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect RNG now. So we have big bad bosses, first battle, legendary power, so we can just do this. I think this will end the fight. Like, doing this will probably end it. I go for Zamasu's 12 key because Zamasu gets 50% attack and defense for 1 turn on the 12 key, and he gets 100% attack but 30% defense on the 18 key. So since I want the most possible defense, I prefer to go for the 12 key for Zamasu most of the time. That's not a problem. Like, Cell in this form is way better than... yeah, is way better than the base Cell. And now 16.1 with a guaranteed additional. This guy is very good as well. Intel Rose is very good. And now you're dead. Or you're dead on the... probably Zamasu is going to kill Zamasu. Yeah, he's 1 HP. Like, come on, die. So here Zamasu cannot additional super, but yeah, it kills him anyway. That was a good first run. And we did see anything from Piccolo Jr. We did see the double super, we did see the active, the giant, Intel cell healing. We did see like some cool stuff. So this was Piccolo Jr. with basically only first battle active the entire fight. We did have support only 1 rotation. So now onto the second fight with Earthbred Fighters. So sorry if I have to lower the volume, but it's just that we we cannot have Dan playing. So these are the other teams. I will not say the event we are going to, just to keep them a bit, but this is we are going to use Piccolo Junior's team. We are going to use Earthbed Fighters, but with a different roster. But this is the team we are going to do now against Trunks. Now, Trunks, it's very hard for Piccolo Jr. because it's basically... Bullman slot 7 is really bad. It's basically a counter because it's physical at the end, and is the hardest hitting boss in the game. So here, this is going to be really tough. This fight is tough. I know itemed it with, I think it was Earthbed Fighters as well, but this is really tough. So we can try and see what happens. Yeah, Piccolo is taking 50k from the first normal. It's insane. Now, next turn we have the revive, so we technically can do the GT Spirit Bomb, but I think it's just a bit too soon. Like, the revives are good, but we need to do a bit of damage first. If we pop the revive when we did like half of one of the 20 health bar of Trunks, that's not really helping us too much. 100k, 70, and then 30. Yeah, we need to do it regardless. So we can just pop. It did too much damage. We have to pop it anyway. Hopefully Future Gohan can live in this first slot so we can do this. This is the only way we can possibly live on this turn for Piccolo Jr. to attack, and then we will do this. Future Gohan, please. 90. No, you are so close. It's okay, we can just revive. The thing was, Future Gohan needs to attack to build up, and Piccolo Jr. needs to super attack. This is the only turn in which we have the high chance of an additional super from the entrance animation. Okay, it's not a big problem. Trunks is going on his second phase. And now I think we can do this. God, the OST is so good for Trunks. No, Goku needs to go there. He's too weak defensively as of right now. I know he needs to get it, but I don't trust Goku just yet. So we can do this. Now we have LR Bulma support, so on the next turn Piccolo Jr. will have the support, but the thing I don't like about him is the intro, like the additional. I don't like that, because he gets a high chance of an additional super. Like, you don't proc that, or a situation like this, you die before Piccolo Jr. can even attack, and yeah, that's your entrance animation buff. Goodbye. Like, that's your high chance of an additional super compared to Goku guaranteed guard for one turn. So yeah, I don't like that. But it's okay, it's not the biggest deal ever, it's just something I want to point out. I don't like that. So here I think we will leave any super attack Trunks does to us regardless, because Bulma double super it and Piccolo, Orange Piccolo, has the entrance animation buff active. So now Piccolo is at like 900k defense with guard and 20% damage reduction. So I think it's fine. This Trunks hits for 2.345 million. And I'm not joking. It's literally 2.345 millions. This super attack right here. And Piccolo takes 148. Just to show how ridiculously hard he hits. So Piccolo Jr., we have the DB Saga links. We have Bulma support. I don't remember exactly for how much the normals hits for this guy, but I hope we are fine. So Future Gun takes just a little bit. 60% damage reduction plus type advantage is a lot. So now Piccolo Jr. lost the entrance animation buff, as I said, so now we can only do the medium chance just from his passive and the 50% from being in slot 2 or 3. Future Gun attacking all day long, I guess. And let's see, if Piccolo Jr. does 2, I think he can tank normals. Dude, we get it, yes. Okay, 5.6. If he does another one, I think he will tank normals. This Trunks hits really hard. Oh god. And we die. This guy hits really hard. Like, he hits stupidly hard. And we didn't have big bad bosses and stuff. We can jump just another time. If it doesn't work, well, we will just go to another event and we will show what Piccolo Jr. can do. So here we have Piccolo Jr. is in slot 7, which I don't like, but we will deal with it, I guess. And we are dead. We are immediately dead from opening rotation. Okay. And I said we are dead because my Goku, we know, is going to take like 150k from these Trunks. Nice dodge, because it gets us the defense from when guard is activated. Nice dodge. And hopefully we can get, as I said, hopefully we can get some dodge. All 3 characters on rotation have a bit of dodge. They can all do it. 79, now it's not really so bad. If the super attack is here, we are cool. So Future Gun has now the 80% damage reduction because he did the 18 key. And he will tank like nothing. Goku will die from a super. Like, he will get 1 shot from a super attack. So hopefully it's not here. Okay, 131, we can deal with it. And I guess I have to float orange Piccolo. I know it sounds crazy, but I need the revive on rotation and I need Bulma on rotation. So we have to float Piccolo. There's not really much I can do. And even because the GT Duo is a very good unit. And they are very underrated from the community. But turn 1 against this guy, they are not tanking him. Like a super attack. I think if they double super or whatever, like here they can triple super, even quadruple super if they get the hidden potential. Like yeah, they will tank a normal. It's just a super attack would kill them. But we did see, we failed the 70%. We did see how stupidly hard this guy hits. So it's not like, oh my god, they suck. It's like, oh my god, this Trunks hits so stupidly hard. Come on. But they tank anyway. So okay. So I hope he's still in. Okay, the first attack is not good. We live, but if the first two were normals and then there was the super, it would have been better, of course. So now the problem is we have coin flip Goku. Is he guarding or is not guarding or what? Future Gohan, now that he supered a bit, now that he attacked a bit, can go in slot 1. We have Piccolo Jr. entrance animation, so here he can do the hike chance from his entrance. Hopefully he does like 3 supers. We need like 3 supers and then Goku guarding. If we have that, we can do some stuff, but we need both of them. So Future Gohan is building up nicely, which is really needed for the last phase, because while yeah, he's STR and Trunks is physical, all the stats we can build matters. So Piccolo, please. We need at least 2. He can do 4. I already did have him doing 4 supers, but come on. Only 1, okay. You can see like at 55%, the additional rate is much lower. I'm getting really unlucky with the additionals. He always does 1 super. It's very unlucky, but okay, guard? No. Like if if Goku does 1 super and then he's not guarding and Piccolo Jr. does 1 super, like that was just really unlucky. But it's not the biggest deal ever, simply because I think it was really like feasible to win if you just look at what happened there. Just really unlucky for both of the units, but it's okay. So we can do this next team for Piccolo Jr. We will see what he does, linked probably with Tech War Tournament Goku, and this would be like the building up, like fully build up with all the stats, with everything. We can see what he does. We will play it again, sure. It's Piccolo Jr. Showcase. Okay, so Orange Piccolo doesn't have his entrance animation here. For this event specifically, I don't care. Like, this phase of Frieza is so pathetically easy. Even without guard. Even if he gets instantly supered, I don't care. So we have the same defense, we have 4 links active. But remember, this is 55%. And remember, always, this is level 1 links. So yeah, it's double digit anyway. Like this Frieza, he's like, if you take damage from this guy, I will baba you. Okay, this guy is not really doing damage. So again, we have all the hidden potential, we have all the additionals possible, but I don't know, it's getting me really like unlucky in this one, in this video in general. So we have 1, we have 2. Okay, this is probably the entrance animation first. My voice is really going away, but okay, double digit. You better be a double digit. I don't think Path to Power Kid Goku is going to finish him. He's only 55%. But he did the crit anyway. Good. Okay, I think we are done for entrance animations. I think that was it. So we can have probably my Goku in slot 1. He's weaker because he's 55%, so I want to get the maximum build up possible. I'm really sorry for my voice, but it's just the period and it's nice dodge. It's just the period and it's really hard like to not get like sick in this period. So Piccolo Jr. did 2 super attack. That's 40% attack and defense of his 100% from the build up. So he needs to do another 3, which he can do in a single rotation. Even 55%, he can pop 3 super attacks. Because it's the normal one. Then you have the medium chance from his passive and the high chance from slot 2 and 3. He can do 3. It's not really difficult. You just need a couple of RNG luck to go your way. But now, besides the 2 super attacks he did, we have Bulma support, and we're going to have LR Jackie Chun support. Which LR Jackie Chun is actually a good unit, like there's no problem in running him, besides Fusion Zamasu, which is the hardest fight in the game. It's not a good fight for really neither Piccolo Jr. or Jackie Chun. It's not a good fight for them, but you can see like Jackie Chun run it in realistic situation. So unfortunately now we are in the enemy has a sliver of health type situation during the showcase, which is really bad for us because Piccolo Jr. is going to kill with 1 super, so we can see only 1, but it's still nice to see the like big attack stats of the only 1 super attack, 7.7, and it can do multiple of these, super effective against all types, so you can see the damage is there. So we are at 3 of 5, and now we enter Hell, pre-revived Tech War Tournament Goku. I will do this. We have all in the family, and okay, I don't want to do too much damage if we possibly can avoid it, but we have the 7 orbs regardless, so we should just try to kill, I guess. Whatever. Okay, super anyway, regardless, like first slot, he immediately supered. So Bulma will tank it. We're going to live on this rotation. My concern was Goku not guarding, not nullifying this Kibla super, and then immediately die. Because like we did see in the last run, If Piccolo Jr. did one more additional super, he would have been a double digit. If Goku was guarding, he would have been a double digit. So at that point, we would have lived. But neither of those happened. So I prefer to not play around with, okay, only this needs to happen, because then it's not going to happen and you will die in shame, like I did. And he's not guarding. So we did well not putting him in slot 1. So we didn't do a lot of damage here, which is good. We want to see Piccolo Jr. doing damage, not the other characters. We can do this, yes. We get the same links from the floaters anyway, so we will do this actually. All the floaters are giving us the DBZ links, which we can actually show. I will take this time to show my Piccolo Jr. what he has now. So he has a level 5 defense, 4 additional, 1 crit. I didn't have better skill up to give, just that. So we have this active. This is 20% attack. He will give 7% chance to crit at level 10, so pointless. We have this up. This will give us 7% attack and defense, which is a lot from a link. And we don't have this up. We have transform, which will give us 10% defense, and we don't have this up because it's only a level 1. So we are losing 17% defense just in this rotation with these links active. The other links are tough as nails, which gives 20% defense and 5% damage reduction, and we don't have this link up at all. Thirst for Conquest will give 15% defense as well. Big White Bosses, we know the deal. And yeah, first battle is only like attack. Anyway, we can do this and see what happens. We have done 3 super attacks, so we need to do other 2 super attacks to be fully built up. Which, I mean, should not be a big problem. Like, he should do 2 super attacks. This is not, I don't care. Up until like 3rd form, this guy is a child. Like, this 3rd form Frieza is a child. Like, I don't care about 3rd form Frieza at all. 4 and 5. We are fully built up. He can do another one if he wants to look pretty, which he has done only once in this video. No, okay. So now we have fully built up Piccolo Jr. We will lose the entrance animation buff, but it's okay. So we will kill this phase. We are on the next rotation, which is good because it's AGL, which means that we don't particularly care about Goku's guarding or not. Okay. So again, we can do this. Bulma support. And we need to do the 18 key for Jackie Chun. Okay. Now he's guarding. Okay. Against the INT enemy he didn't guard, but against the AGL enemy he did guard. Whatever. Nice damage. Okay. We haven't tried Piccolo Jr. in slot 1 besides like the active turn, which unfortunately Zamasu was doing only 1 attack in slot 1, so we need to do that as well. And you can see when you have like the DB Saga link active and you have Bulma support and you can just get a bit of build up in an event that is not like 2 turns, you can see it's looking good. Like, it's not game breaking up until now, but it's looking good. So hopefully Frieza doesn't immediately super, because Jackie Chan builds up defense when he gets hit. So if you can get a couple of hits in, okay, this will give him 30% defense. Good. And now hopefully he doesn't immediately super. Okay, build up defense. Only once, okay. should still tank this really well. Yeah, Jackie Chun again. It's good. It's not pushover. We were very close to the giant. We were like right there. So unfortunately, my voice is killing me today. So now we have lost the entrance animation buff. It's only 5 turns. So now he gets 100% from his passive and 30% defense from his super attack effect. So only his passive will put him at like 630. With the super attack effect, we have like 800k range. So it's like 800k with 1 super, 1 million with 2 supers. Something like that. Which, I be completely honest, it's not good enough for today's standard, but this is level 1 links. Again, we actually did show that in this exact rotation, if we did have level 10 links, we would have 17% more defense, which is a lot. So we can like deal with that, and it's 55%, and this is still super effective against all types, and it can do another 2 like it just did here. So yeah, you can have problems, but not really much. Now the real event starts. Like this is where actually like the event starts, and it stops being like, oh okay, he's not doing damage to me. Unfortunately, we haven't revived, so I guess we need to do Bulma's active just to ensure we are at full health. We can see the huge buff that this did give us, and now we can do this. We are at full health, and we have another buff. This is the best we can do. Now hopefully both Gokus are guarding, otherwise we are cooked. Let's see what happens here. And the problem is not even like if Frieza supers one of the Goku and is not guarding. The problem is if Frieza supers at all, even Bulma, and the Gokus are not guarding, they are going to die to normals. That's the problem. Okay, the super is right there. Now if Goku is guarding, he will tank this. Probably not double digit. Like the Goku floating was like 400k defense. Even guarding, he will take damage. So let's see, because we can have a very good rotation next turn if we go under 60% HP. Like under 50% HP would be ideal. Okay, my Goku was guarding. Now this one I don't know, 15, yeah, and now you're okay. 368. I think this is the best Piccolo has looked as of right now, without the active skill shenanigans, which I really wanted to do, but unfortunately, not unfortunately, both Goku were guarding, so we weren't able to take damage on that last rotation. So we will do this, and then we will go to probably the red zone gammas for the last, like for one of the last videos, for one of the last showcases of this video. I don't know if red zone gammas or cell, I have no idea. I want to do like just another one of the active into like giant into active into get hit slot 1 shenanigans. I want to do one of that. This is looking good until now. Like I like this. Only 2, okay. Super right here, Okay, we can see how much it takes. This Frieza hits for 1.444 million and 174. Not again. If on this same rotation, level 10 links, we will have 17% more defense, which will drop that like less than 100k. And now, who the hell we put in slot 1? Okay, he has more defense with Goku here. Okay, we are fine. We are fine. Okay, we can get the 7. We are fine, even if it's not guarding, because Bulma's support plus Path to Power Kid Goku's damage reduction plus it's like he's doing still super effective against all types. It's fully built up. Guys, can we like finish this, please? Okay, nice. Okay, we are done. We are out of here. Okay. Damn, like we didn't have the possibility to get any of the special stuff like Tech War Tournament Goku's Revive or like Path to Power Kid Goku's active or Piccolo Jr. Giant or active. We did get nothing of that. A bit of a shame, but it's okay. So we did see how Piccolo Jr. performs in a long event. Now I want to see what he can do on his own team with like Big Bad Boss Sister for Conquest of Snails active. So let's see. We can go to the red zone gammas. We go to the gammas at the start. I kinda like that stage because we are guaranteed to get the active skill if we go to the last phase. So let's see. We have a team prepared for this, which is this one. Okay. A friend is Rainbow Piccolo Jr. And let's see. We have solid rotation slot 1. I don't want. We can just watch the entrance for. No, we already watched it, and Golden Frieza entrance is too long. I don't want to watch it. Like, we can just go. So the problem here is that we have both slot 1 units here. We can see way better defense, 220 at start of turn instead of like 190. Why? Because of them. They support planetary destruction, 1 key 30% attack and defense, and they have tough as nails, which is here. They have it. So they're giving Piccolo Jr. 15% defense just from this, and they're not giving the support, but they are giving that. So it's cool. They're really a good help for villain team. I cannot stress that enough, how much of a help they are to villain team. So here we can build up a bit. 31 is not really a problem. Dodge this. No, okay. I really like Amon the Racing because of their role of like defensive slot 1 unit who supports and has good links with villains. So now 4.9 million. This gamma can be stunned, so hopefully we can get the 50% chance to stun. Only one. Okay. Golden Frieza is not going to take damage. The problem was for the next rotation. But we can put the friend Piccolo Jr. Rainbow in slot 1 and he can cook this guy. He can tank him. Hopefully he can stun him as well. That was AGL Zamasu's healing. We can do this. We have transform. But the thing I wanted the most was... Damn, I wanted some tech orbs to get the... It's okay. Probably Piccolo Junior friend is going to stun him, so it's not really the biggest deal ever. This is before attacking, so before like all the build up and stuff, but he was already 121k, so whatever. Now please just stun him. End this suffering. With a friend Rainbow Piccolo Jr., you will see a lot more often additional supers, like he will do it. Yeah, like this, like a friend will do it. A Rainbow Piccolo Jr. will do the additional supers. I don't know why. And he stunned him, okay. So now we don't care. Now we just don't care about anything. The good thing about this team and how it's structured is that you have free giant form you can use. Now we can see Piccolo Jr. like this is big bad bosses, tough as nails, for conquest first button, and look, he has not only one super attack of the 5 he needs to build up. So we will avoid damage with them. We will avoid same type orbs to keep us in the big bad bosses like range. And this is unfortunate because we don't build up among the racing, but who cares? We can do it on the next turn. Then 6.5, and we need to build up cooler, but yeah, it's not feasible on a team like this. Now we have to put Golden Frieza in slot 1. This guy's too strong for Great Ape Vegeta. He's here for the giant, and because I like him, not because he's a very particularly good unit. Yeah, he will die to this, or will be really close to dying. Golden Frieza should be fine. Yeah, that's... we are right there, 60% HP. So, I know it seems weird to say now, but I think we won. Because this will cause our Piccolo Jr. to go in Giant on the next turn. Now this one can do a lot of damage. We can lower this Gamma's HP. On the next turn we can go Giant, we can do the active skill and kill him. And then we go here, and this guy will go Giant. So yeah, do damage, do damage, keep going. This is the power of Rainbow Piccolo Jr., by the way. Like, this is what he does without big bad bosses. This is just him like going, and yeah, we are... I know it's very soon to say it, but we are out of here. Thank you. Yeah, he's really good because he does this when you need it. Like 60% HP, it's not difficult to get. So you will get this when you need it. And now we need to kill Gamma 1. Not during the active skill, but on, like with Piccolo Jr. attacking and killing him. Because then we can go to the next turn and having the other Piccolo Jr. do the exact same thing. So he will nullify both of the Gamma super attacks, then he will do the active, and we will completely try to get against one of them. Probably the AGL one, since we have Cooler on the team. And then okay, now I will try to avoid super attacks. Avoid them as much as possible. Not this one. So we need again to kill Gamma 1 on this turn with Piccolo Jr. So we need to, like, yeah, avoid damage, but we need the damage now. We don't want to kill him during the giant. But I think he has enough low health that we are probably going to do it. Okay, let's see. Who's the floater? Zamasu. He will give us big bad bosses, but let's see what happens. We healed a bit. Damn. So we are not anymore in range for the other Piccolo Jr. active. AGL Zamasu healed at start of turn, yes. So now we have too much HP for the next turn. Okay, so it's probably not... It's not still 100% sure we won, because we healed above the giant. Piccolo Jr. is looking good. I don't care. This is not like, okay, we must win showcase. We have the active, which will disable... Wow, it's at 600k before even doing the active. Okay. We will not play this, since this is the friend one, but sure, whatever. As you can see, the power of a Rainbow Piccolo Jr. Yeah, it's... Wow, okay. I want to kill the AGL one, but I don't know if it's possible. Like, can we kill him? Can we one turn AGL Gamma 2? Golden Frieza, of course, is not like our major damage dealer here. But he will still do 2 super attacks, so... It's either we kill him, or Cooler does like 5 12 supers and he just tanks the normals. That's it. 12.3. No, he's not killing him unless he does like 4 supers. Gamma 2 has a lot of health and we just entered this phase. And he's doing only 1 super, okay. It's a good show to how he's going to tank this. But I think, well... Yeah, that's good. Now this is the problem. Cooler is going to get us killed. We will try again. And let's see what happens. Gamma 1 cannot super because he just did. So if Cooler does a lot of supers and Gamma 2 is not supering, maybe. We need more. Cooler is trying. I will give him this. He's trying. I think he did 3 already. Double digit. 160. Okay. Okay, now we won. Thank you. Because now... Dude, you know, I will play this. I love Great Ape Vegeta. I want to give him his flowers. I will actually play this. He looks so cool. It's such a shame what they did to him. Such a shame. And like he starts with a concept that is so cool, which is like, okay, this man is guarding, is AoE. He has a giant and he can do decent attack stats. Like he has... They were close with him. They were really close, but yeah. It's sad. I like him. I like the Saiyan saga. It's one of my favorite sagas in Dragon Ball. And I love Great Ape Vegeta as a villain. Like Vegeta in general. Saiyan saga Vegeta as a villain, I love him. But what they did to this card, it's just a shame. Like they should be ashamed of what they did to gradate Vegeta as a villain in Dokkan. Be ashamed of yourself, Dokkan. We are not going to kill him, seems like here. But the thing is, we have Piccolo Jr. active. And on the next turn, we have the other Piccolo Jr. Giant. So it's just... yeah, we have too much stuff. Okay, 2 rotations, it's cool. So now, come on. They're not attacking in slot 1 again, so we cannot get the... whatever. Okay, skip animation off. Let's go. Okay, so this run is going really bad for us in terms of like what we could have done if we were just a bit luckier in general, like both against the Gammas and against, I think it was Trunks, would it give us really like unfair RNG. Yeah, it was Trunks. But I think I succeeded in what I wanted to show for Piccolo Jr. as a character, because he's a raw stats character. Okay, he's completely raw stats. Like what he does, it's raw stats in both offense and defense. Like, yeah, he has 50, 100 dodge, and now we truly won. I know this is going like tough, but we are trying our best. We are trying our best. It's tough because Piccolo Jr. needs to carry this team. Piccolo Jr. is carrying the weight of this team. And the friend one can do it, but mine, not really. 55% he cannot carry. Like completely. Because now we are against one enemy. Gamma 2 is done. So here we can concentrate on Gamma 1 with all the attacks of our team. We don't have the active of this Piccolo Jr., but he's not going to be able to super attack on this turn. And we have, I think, AGL Zamasu again, so it's another bit of healing. Okay, now it's when we can concentrate on doing damage. Like, this is when we actually want to do as much damage as possible. And on the next turn, since we don't have Piccolo Jr. active anymore, we're going to put AGL Zamasu in slot 1. He's going to get it, he's going to double super, and then Piccolo Jr. is going to probably finish it off. Because now we have only one enemy. Which means he's super effective against all types. Yeah, as you can see, we are against only one enemy. The Giant is super effective from his passive. So it's not like... the game doesn't check you're against one enemy when you kill the other one during the Giant. It's just that Piccolo Jr. is actually like super effective regardless during his Giant form. Nice double super, double crit, really good. And yeah, this... I know I said it a lot of times. And I know it sounds like a meme. But... what can possibly go wrong now? He cannot super. He doesn't have that much health. Piccolo Jr. is going to do a lot of damage on the next turn. AGL Zamasu, Golden Frieza, and this guy on the same rotation. What can possibly go wrong? I'm going to regret saying this? Maybe. Let's see. We can do Golden Frieza's active. You know what? Whatever. Let's do it. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Unfortunately, like Golden Frieza's active, it's not, it's not, good. So now he's going to do a guaranteed super, AGL Zamasu here. And like, unless Piccolo Jr. supers once, Piccolo Jr. is going, Zamasu is going to kill. Why am I worrying? Like, we won. Okay, whatever. But why did we won? Can anyone guess it? Because Piccolo Jr. did multiple giant, multiple disables enemy action with the active. He did a lot of damage. He prevented the Gammas to supering. Like, Piccolo Jr. carried in this one, both of them. If our leader was Cooler instead of Piccolo, we would have lost. If we did have double Cooler with the same exact team, Terrifying Conquerors, but with Cooler, we would have lost. So we can see his power, but remember, as I was saying before, the last thing before ending the video, Piccolo Jr. is a raw stats character. Just to show it, since we are already 1 hour long, so whatever. I think I have a tab for like new 2023 unit. No, I don't have it. Let's just go here, 200% leaders. Let's look at recent units. LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the most recent units on global. And what we did see here, damage reduction, immediately. Damage reduction, and the full power as already, as even damage reduction. Zamasu, damage reduction. Future Gohan, damage reduction. The GT Duo, damage reduction. Ultimate Gohan, he has guard. Orange Piccolo, he has guard as well. Tech War Tournament Goku, he has guard. God Goku, guard and dodge. Gamma 1, guard and damage reduction. Kale, damage reduction and guard. Carnival Goku, guard. Vegeta and Trunks, guard. The Gods, guard, stacking, dodge. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, guard, damage reduction, dot, the counter for the super attacks, and stacking. I can continue. Majin Vegeta is guard as well. This guy, Majin Vegeta, is damage reduction. And these two Bozos as well, damage reduction. So, you get the point. He doesn't. He has just additionals, attack and defense, attack and defense, attack and defense, super effective against all types, additionals, attack and defense, attack and defense. He debuffs, but then attack and defense and additionals. That's his kit. And his active skill is just damage and 1 attack break. His giant disables the enemy super attacks, but he himself doesn't have guard, damage reduction, or dodge. But he's one of the few units in the game, probably the only one who can actually do it at top tier level, who will still tank regardless. He tanked in this video well, I guess. I will say he tanked well. Besides the physical Trunks, but that guy is the hardest hitting boss in the game, type and class disadvantage, and it's 55%. So I will not be mad with him if he failed in that situation. But other than that, yeah, he's incredible. He's very powerful, and the second this video ends, I'm going to link level him really fast. And I don't know if I'm going to do a level 10 link showcase like recorded, but I will try my best. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about Piccolo Jr. I know this video was really long, and I don't know if people are actually going to watch it, but I just wanted to do something very detailed for him because many people like him. So I hope this video showed what Piccolo Jr. is capable of, and I see you guys in the next video. Bye.